They get paid 100K a year by a bunch of donors that really care about this football team, and they suck. And they're out here having fun doing the Saratoga ice water morning routine.
Oh no, they're having fun. No, the world's over.
Okay, so OU football about a week ago hopped on the trend of doing the morning routine of the Ashton Sanders guy.
Yeah.
Ashton Sanders, right?
Ashton Hall.
Ashton Hall.
Ashton
Okay.
Hall.
The morning
Yeah.
routine where you dip your face in an ice bucket of Saratoga sparkling water. And so they had all the players doing it after practice for like a trendy video. And Chargers Mafia retweeted it. It got 87,000 likes, 5.5 million views. Yeah, it
insane.
went viral for this. We won six. I can't say every word. We won 6 games last year. None of you should be having fun right now. There were some words in there I didn't say. It went viral. So for April Fools, OU football started posting basically their first post of the day was a big red X on their video of doing the morning routine, and then a picture of their camera and their microphone in the trash can. And they were like, "We're only posting like simple stuff, like hard work stuff now. No more fun, basically." And throughout the day, they were posting like team meeting, and it was just everybody in the team meeting. Practice, and it was just everybody at practice.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty hilarious. I mean, like it was kind of cool to see them like just be like funny about it, respond to it in a fun way. But I don't know. What do you guys think about the whole idea of no fun zone? We did in fact lose to Navy. Just gonna throw that out there to start the video.
I'll let you go, Kylan.
I just think it's a load of crap. Honestly, it's like dropping the toilet every single day. What other words can I use? Trash, dump. I think it's just dumb. Like there should be no fun. We lost to Navy. Oh, okay. Cool. I understand. But and I'm not going to say I never reached this peak of working hard as an athlete, but playing sports in college and high school, you grind every single day and you deserve to play dodgeball on a Friday. You deserve.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys, that's you don't want to make your whole entire personality just football because you lose, that becomes a problem. That baseball at one point had become my whole entire life, and there was nothing else that I didn't really care about anything else. So the fact that you can have these jokes and just be silly after practice, kind of decompress, I think it's great. Obviously, I know it's not like everyone's saying no fun, no more, any of this, but just in general, for all the old heads, okay, we lost to Navy. I don't think the 5 minutes to dunk your face in some water is gonna make us lose more games.
Yeah. I'm kind of in the middle. I think that there's a place and time to have fun, and I think it's actually necessary. I think you need to have fun because if you're not, it's just all work and no play, and nobody likes that. At the same time, there needs to not be too much fun. So it's just finding that balance of work and play that is healthy and productive for the team, right? So you've seen a lot of these spring videos this year, the team is having fun, but they're also cooking. The offense is cooking. I guess the goal really is, and this is something that you can't really control because to be honest, it's not like the players are having are the ones thinking we should do this. It's the media team that's making these. But if it was getting to the point where I don't know, it's so hard to say because if you see guys in the locker room that are making TikToks and they're dancing and stuff like that, you're like, why the heck are you dancing in the locker room? But at the same time, it's they did just practice for probably 3 hours. They just had meetings for the 2 before that. So, and lifts that morning. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't lean one way or another, if that makes sense.
Yeah. For me, I think of it as all right, if it's beneficial for the players, like dodgeball, I think dodgeball is a good thing because spending 10, 20 minutes at the end of practice playing dodgeball just gets your minds off things. You go to class and you're not drained. You're drained physically, but mentally, I kind of know. It picks you back up. As an athlete, when it's just work, it's almost it's worse for you than
Absolutely.
So I understand that, but these gimmicks that the media team puts up, where it's what's your favorite queso in Norman? They did that in fall camp. What's your you can't convince me that that makes the players like any more like like I don't think that that like gets them hype at all, or like I don't think that's fun for them at all. Or doing the morning routine challenge with Saratoga ice water is not like that fun. I don't know.
Then why? Here's my question though.
The reason
Why?
they do it is for social media. They don't do it for the players, I don't think. Dodgeball they did for the players. This whole Saratoga ice water thing, I think they do for social media,
I can agree with that.
which I think is ridiculous
I can agree with that. Yeah,
because
I can agree with that.
yeah, they're trying to do it for engagement on social media,
Yeah.
which I think is ridiculous. Like why are we 6-7 losing to Navy and doing things for engagement on social media? Some people are arguing in the comments saying social media is huge for recruiting in NIL, which I can agree with totally. Me personally, if I'm a recruit, I would much rather see content like practice, team meetings, lifts, and a little bit of fun like dodgeball than the Saratoga ice water morning routine. If I'm
Well,
a recruit, that's
my
my
question
opinion.
is like, people are saying social media is good for NIL. How? I can like understand recruiting, like they make tough videos and like
Mhm.
you do like the dress ups and you're in the water and you're wearing your visor and stuff. But how is it good for NIL? Like that's like a genuine question. Like,
well,
what does our social media do to help us with NIL?
I think the more people see what's happening inside the facilities, the more they're interested in donating. And then when it comes to
Mm,
recruiting, obviously, like, the
okay,
more you see, so that
I
kind
can
of
see
vibe.
that.
But I don't. Again, to back up what you're saying, how does a Saratoga ice water morning routine help NIL and recruiting? I don't feel like it does that much. I feel like it just gets engagement, which engagement is a good thing, but is it worth? I don't know. I just think it sends a bad image, like a bad look out there. Like, hey,
But here,
we're doing this social media little prop, little what do you call that? Trend. We're doing this little social media trend after we lost to Navy. I
can
think
you
that's
really
what it
sit
looks
here
like.
and say that because we did the Saratoga Ice Water Challenge, that's why we lost?
That's not the reason we
You
lost.
can't.
It's
You
not the
can't.
reason we lost. That's not what I'm trying to claim. I'm trying to claim
You're
that
saying that it's taken away and it's not beneficial. If it wasn't beneficial, they just walk right by. You see people in MLB, NFL, NBA, they do the same exact thing. And the players that want to do it, they do it. Asking what the best queso and Norman is. If I'm walking down and they ask me and I say Torchies and keep walking, that did not affect me whatsoever.
it doesn't affect you. I just think it's a bad look. It's kind of
So might
like
as well
if
get rid
you're
of the
the
whole
president
social
of the
media
United
team, huh?
States.
Might as well.
It's kind of like if you're the president of the United States and the economy's bad and you're out playing golf, or if there's like a natural disaster going on and you're out playing golf. Realistically, can the president actually go and do anything with that time? Probably not. Like he's working as hard as he can. And honestly, golfing probably helps the situation because it relieves him from stress. But is it a bad look? Yes. I think asking players to do a social media trend after losing to Navy is just a bad look in that same way.
Bro, we lost to Navy 4 months ago.
It's our most recent game.
4 months ago.
That as much as I hate to say it, the old head in me agrees with that. Like
I-
in the sense of like, was the trend a terrible thing? No. But is it a bad look? I think I can actually agree with that to some extent. That analogy is a perfect analogy. It really is. It's like, is the OU players doing that going to affect them? No. Does it affect the past? No. Does it mean we're going to play bad this year? No. But is it a bad look? Sure. Like to some extent, I can kind of agree with that.
Like, I don't know. If you saw like Texas when they were at their like losing to Kansas era and like just absolute, they were just dog water for 7 years straight. If you saw them doing some dumb trend back in 2017, you would have clowned them. You know what I mean? Like you would have been like, this is just what an unserious program. Y'all are never going to get back up. You
If
know what I
Boomer Backfoot was around, we would have commented,
Yeah.
you guys are making social media trends after having a losing season. We would clown them for that. That
I
is
just
true.
think if you're doing social media stuff like that, I think it should be centered around the players having fun and not centered around getting engagement from some trend.
Yeah.
I like
Is that not them having fun though? Because there's multiple times where they start arguing because somebody said it's Torchy's queso, and like, oh no, bro, it's Qdoba's queso. I can pull it up right now.
No, that's true.
Like, no,
Yeah.
bro, that's fun. So if we're going off that argument that it's not the players aren't having fun, I'm just saying
it ain't
if
that
they
fun.
weren't having fun, they wouldn't do it, and there would be no post at all. But I think genuinely, because speaking for myself, if they had that and they were like, hey, Colin, you want to come do this? I would do it because I think it's funny and it's
Yeah.
viral on all of whatever. And you have to understand that we are trying to, or not even we, y'all are trying to put these players like they're not the same younger than us, which all these other kids that are the same age as them are doing this stuff. Just because they play football, we're trying to act like it needs to be all serious, no work or no play, all work, which is, I think that's so dumb. I think that is so stupid.
I think that's fair, but I just look at it from like a perspective of like they're not kids. They get paid $100K a year at least, and they suck. They get paid $100K a year by a bunch of donors that really care about this football team, and they suck. And they're out here having fun doing the Saratoga ice water morning routine.
Oh no, they're having fun. No, the world's over. They're having fun. Call the police. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go find. Hold on. Let me find the fun police.
If you paid, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If you paid a group of people $20 million to do a job, and you saw them doing this, and they were doing terrible at the job, and then they were doing the Saratoga ice water morning routine, would you not just be a little bit like, that's a bad look? Just a little bit. Just a little bit like, that's kind of a bad
Repeat your
look.
question. Repeat it. Repeat. What'd you say?
If you were paying a group of people $20 million to do a job, and they were not doing that job, and then
stop having fun.
I'm just saying it's a bad look. It's a bad look. And other people are clowning us for it. Other teams are clowning us for it.
Yeah. I do want to clarify my position. I think having fun is necessary and important.
I agree.
By no means am I saying it should be all work and no play. Because being a former D1 athlete and being a high school athlete and all that stuff, I know how important having fun is. The only thing I agree with, though, and where my old head in me is saying, is that the analogy of the president and the natural disaster is a perfect analogy of the situation that's going on at OU. And even though it doesn't harm the players, it's not going to hurt the season, it's not going to do any of that, it is not a good look. And if this was another team in our same situation, we would all three be clowning them. So I think fun is necessary. But just like Spencer said, I do agree with the fact that, like, I think the Saratoga Challenge is fun for the players, but I think it'd be more fun to do like whitewater rafting or like,
That's
you know
my
what they
thing.
do, like where they go like on the
That's
trips
my
and
thing.
stuff and like
Well, they do that.
dodgeball.
If you were focused on having fun, you wouldn't be doing the Saratoga ice water morning routine challenge. You would be like letting them have, an hour to go play dodgeball
Or
go-
golf or
They
Jimmy
did.
Austin. I don't know.
They play dodgeball. They go whitewater rafting in the
I'm just
summer.
saying, but like why? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to attack your position here. I'm just saying the Saratoga ice water challenge, in my opinion, is not fun. It's not fun. It doesn't provide them any fun.
Who told you
And-
that? You talked to him? Did you talk to him? Hey, let me
that's
know if
my
you talked to
opinion.
him.
That's my
Let me know
opinion.
if you talked to him.
That's my opinion.
You didn't know. You didn't.
Well, you don't know.
That's
their
fine,
opinion.
though.
You didn't
That's
talk to them
fine. That's
either,
cool.
so you don't know if it was fun for them either.
I saw him laughing and smiling though. They did it.
I don't know if I saw them laughing or smiling.
They did it.
They just walked up there and put their face in the bucket.
I don't know.
I'm just saying I don't think it provides any value fun wise. And it's a bad look. It's a bad look. There's no doubt it's a bad look in my opinion. It's a bad look.
Whatever.
Well, that
Whatever,
does it for
buddy.
today.
Yep.
What a pod.